Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Mo. Welcome to you Cancer Suns. I'm doing a 2021 fortune reading for Cancer Suns today. I am using two decks of cards to read month by month. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. That's the tarot deck I'm using for this. And I'm using Alice the Wonderland Oracle. So those are the two decks of cards I'm using. I'm going to read from the crystal ball, then I'm going to shuffle the cards a little bit, put one tarot card out for each month from January 2021 to December 2021. And then I'm going to put one oracle card out for January 2021 to December 2021. Then when we're done reading all the cards month by month, I'm going to pick one tarot card as your overall lesson for the year of 2021. We're going to do a final crystal ball reading and I will let you go. So if you have to watch this video in parts, please do. It's going to be a long video. Of course, that's all relative, right, as to what is a long video, but all my zodiac reading videos so far have been anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour and a half. So if you do have to watch this video in sections, please feel free to do so. And let's get ahead and get started. So this reading is for Cancer Suns only, okay? Because I'm trying to be as accurate as possible. And if I start adding Cancer Moons, Cancer Rising, Cancer Venus, Cancer Mercury, it starts to get a little bit too general for such a large population of people. So if you're a Cancer Sun baby, you're welcome to watch this video as a fortune for you for 2021. So let's just thank Spirit, the universe. Thank you for being here. Excuse me. So yesterday we celebrated Yule, winter in the Northern Hemisphere. So let's read from the crystal ball. Okay, there's something spiraling, and it's spiraling out of control. And you're bringing it back to the center of things. I'm thinking about the Wheel of Fortune tarot card, and I'm thinking about how sometimes it feels like things are out of control. And we look quite intently at our situation, and we see that if we look intently enough, we can take control of our situation. Meaning, it may seem at times like your life is out of control, but if you take a long, hard look at your situation, you could easily get it together. Meaning, you could easily see that the situation that you feel is out of control is actually something that you can take back control of. So that was the crystal ball message. I've already cleansed my cards. Let's shuffle them a couple of times and lay them out. So January 2021, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So we have our tarot cards out month by month. Okay, let's lay out our oracle cards. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October 2021, November, and December 2021. So let's go ahead and see what your fortune is for 2021, starting with the month of January 2021 for Cancer Suns. We have card number 33 for your oracle card for January. It says, I want to be a queen, stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. And I'm reminded of the crystal ball where what was shown to me was that even though things seem to be spiraling out of control, if you just take a long, hard look at your situation, you could easily take control of it. And I'm seeing this card, I want to be a queen. And it's reminding me of your sovereignty. It even says stating your sovereignty, which means that your sovereignty is you being in control, declaring your freedom. So being in control of your life and living it the way you want to, passing a test. So being successful to live in control, live your freedom, and also live with a passing grade. So January, we're feeling in our power. So for you, Cancers, I'm not a Cancer sun, but if you are a Cancer sun, I see that January 2021, you're living in your power with the Oracle card here. Let's see what the tarot card says. You have the Magician. So it's interesting how I was talking about living in your power, because the Magician is somebody who manifests everything from the spiritual world into the physical world. It is a card of an alchemist who makes things happen through mixing different ingredients and coming up with a potion that is magical. And so when we look at your life for January 2021, Cancer suns, we see that you're taking a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You're taking bits and pieces from your life and you're getting it together. You're bringing it together and you're causing yourself to be successful. You're like the Magician in this card number 1, the Magician, where you're bringing things together. It's interesting how we saw this spiral in the crystal ball, and there's a spiral here, which also looks like outer space. And this person is on the grass here, on the ground, and controlling outer space. And it reminds me of as above, so below, because we are here on this earth and we control the energies that are outside of our control by setting our intent to make things happen. And so I do see for you, January 2021, you're getting it together. You're bringing all those loose ends and you're figuring out what it is you want to create, what it is you want to see happen in your life. It says, I want to be a queen. This could be, you could be masculine or feminine, but I want to be queen means that you are nurturing yourself. You, as a queen would, you're nurturing yourself. You are being like a mother to yourself, but you're also being in control of yourself, and you're also being in control of your situation around you. So that was January 2021. I wish I could talk more about that, but let's get on to February. So February 2021 for Cancer suns, we have card number 7. It says investigate, look closely, ask questions, think before acting. And this is a good follow-up to January, where it says, I want to be a queen, and you had the Magician card, because now you are tending to your garden, so to speak. You're tending to those things that you were creating in January. You're investigating closely into how things are going for yourself. You're taking into account your emotions. You're looking closely, you're asking questions of yourself, and you're thinking before acting. So it's like you planted this garden in January. You brought all the ingredients together and you made something happen. A grand explosion of something happened in January. Something big took place. And now in February 2021, Cancer suns, you are tending to that potion that you made. You're tending to that garden that you planted. You're looking closely, you're asking questions, you're thinking before acting. So I see that you're doing the upkeep to make sure that everything that you brought together in January is still working out properly for you. The tarot card we have is the 4 of Cups, which is a card of like looking deeply into yourself, into a sort of meditation. The 4 of Cups is it really is like a card of meditation, because even though there's a 4th cup that is sort of straggled over here, like alone, kind of like she's got the 3 cups here, but she's not really seeing the 4th cup. because she's paying attention to her thoughts, she's paying attention to her emotions. And that cup, she's got her hand on it, so it's within her reach. But she's just really deeply thinking into herself and how she feels. And so with the Four of Cups, it is a suit of emotion, right? Because the cups hold water and the water symbolizes emotion. So for you, Cancer signs, your element is the water element. And so I do feel like in February, you are in your element and you are really taking into consideration what is in your reach, what is in your grasp, what do you already have with you, what can you use that you already have, and what is it that you're going for. So you're rethinking everything that happened in 2020, 2021 of January. You are putting things together to make things happen, and now in February you're kind of like it's a little bit slower in February than it was in January, but I think that's something that you are appreciating because you're thinking into yourself. You're asking questions, you're looking closely, you're thinking before acting, especially with this card, the Four of Cups. I really do see that thinking. She looks like she's thinking here, right? And so it's a month where you're going to be really doing a lot of inner work. You're going to be looking inward. You're going to do self discovery. You are self-discovering yourself. You're discovering yourself, like we had with the investigation card here, card number 7 for February. Look closely, ask questions, think before acting. So that's what this woman in this card is doing. She's thinking before acting. She's even going on a little bit of a trip in her mind where she's just thinking about the future as well, and how she feels about herself and how she feels about what she sees in the future. And remember, even though I'm saying she, it could apply to anybody. You don't have to be a female to understand that this is you. It's just the person portrayed on the card is a female, but it could be any artist portraying any kind of gender. And it just applies to you, Cancer Suns, for February 2021. Sorry, I just needed that. Okay, so we are in March now. We have card number 8, do not drink poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. I feel a little bit of self-sabotage in March. I feel like you kind of want to drink the poison to see if it's going to be bad for you, so to speak. So we have card number 8, do not drink poison, for March 2021. And I do feel like you're testing the waters here in March. You're testing the waters, meaning you want to delve into situations that don't pertain to you. You want to delve into situations that aren't meant for you. And that doesn't mean that you're not going to delve into them. It's just that the universe is saying to you, do not drink poison, meaning if you take something in too much, it can be poisonous to you, right? It can be poisonous if you take just a little, or it could be poisonous if you drink a lot. Meaning there are certain things that you will be delving into that will be considered poisonous, but that in small amounts you'll be okay. And the universe is saying, take your steps in stride in March. So in March, you can expect that there will be a little bit of difficulty because you are going to be wanting to take part in things that aren't necessarily for you. So just keep that in mind in March, that you don't want to drink poison. You do not do things you know are bad for you. So you're going to know this is not for me, but you're still going to want to take part in it because you're going to want to learn through your own self-experience. And so Spirit is saying, just be careful how much you take part in these things, because once you learn your lesson, you can move on. You don't have to keep taking part in these things that are poisonous for you, because once you see that it's poisonous for you, that is your lesson. Your lesson is, this is not good for me. I don't need to go any further with it. So don't be afraid to drop whatever it is that's not serving you in March, meaning whatever it is that's not working for you or that's causing you some pain or discomfort, you can drop it. You have the okay from the universe to drop it because it's not something that you need to keep looking into. And we have the Seven of Cups, which actually is a card of a lot of choice as well. The Seven of Cups is really a lot about choice because you have so many cups to choose from. And you're touching on things that are bad for you or that aren't meant for you, because you're kind of dipping your foot into the waters to test out things. So I do feel like in March you're pushing your limits a little bit. Excuse me. You're pushing your limits, and that's okay because the universe wants you to know that you're learning. But that you should just know that in March of 2021, if something is not serving you, if it's not benefiting you, you can let it go, and you have the okay from the universe, because the universe is saying, do not drink poison. So if it's not benefiting for you, excuse me, excuse me, if it's not benefiting you, you can move on from that situation. Sorry for clearing my throat there. I know it's kind of gross, but anyway. So let's go to April. April, we have card number 32, belong to your own dream and create your own life. I see you coming out of March and being a lot more calm with yourself. So April, you're feeling a lot more calm than you did in March. And look at the card. She's asleep, right? So she's at peace. So I do feel there's a sense of peace coming for you in March of 2021. And it's saying belong to your own dream. So these experiences that you're having while you're at peace with yourself are making you feel like you're in a dreamlike state. So March is kind of going to be like you dreaming away the month. It's going to be like you're not doing a lot of hard work in March. You're doing what you've always been doing, but it's feeling very easy for you in March. And you have death and rebirth, the card number 13 for your tarot card. Death and rebirth. So with the death and rebirth card, along with belong to your own dream, there's something that is dying and being reborn in March. And I feel like it has something to do with letting go of things that you think are too easy for you, that aren't benefiting you. It's like when you go into a dream and you know that the things that you dream about are not real, and you know that when you wake up, they won't really hold any weight in your real life. Well, you're doing a lot of dreaming in March. You're doing a lot of dreaming in your actual sleep, and you're doing a lot of daydreaming. And this to you is a sort of death, because you're always so focused on working that it's like a death to you to just be able to relax, because you've been working so hard in 2020 the whole year long, and you're working hard January, February, March, and now in April, like I said, it's almost like it's almost like you're dreaming through the month. And what is dying is the sense of having to always work hard to feel satisfied. And what is being reborn is you working just enough to make yourself feel like you are working hard enough, but not to overdo it anymore. So it's almost like your work ethic is dying and being reborn in March, because you're not working yourself to the bone anymore and feeling like even that isn't good enough. In March, you're actually working just enough to make yourself successful, but also a minimal amount so that you don't feel like you're overworked. So it really has a lot to do with work in March, but it also has a lot to do with letting go of things that are too heavy for you and taking part in a more dreamlike state. So in an easier state of living. I know it sounds kind of wishy-washy, like in the sense that it doesn't seem very concrete, but you see, this card, the death card, it's showing a sun shining through the pine trees, right? And I think that there's going to be a clarity for you in March where you're going to see that you don't have to work yourself to the bone to feel successful, is what I mean. Like, belong to your own dream. Your dream was that you wanted to feel successful, but you always felt like you were overworking, but now you're creating your own life with this card 32. Belong to your own dream and create your own life. You're creating your own life and you're creating your own work environment, a new environment. So that's where the death comes in, but a new environment. So that's where the rebirth comes in, because your old environment of always working to the bone and never being satisfied with yourself is dying, and a new rebirth is taking effect, where you're feeling like, I'm working hard, but I don't feel like I'm overdoing it and that I'm not successful. So that's what I see for you, March 2021, Cancer Sense. Oh no, April, sorry. April 2021. Yeah, so we did January, February, March, April 2021. April is also a month in the Northern Hemisphere where we're getting into spring. So I do feel like what is being reborn is also the world around you. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere with the death and rebirth card number 13, you're also seeing rebirth in your situation around you with like spring coming. But it really speaks about April being about work and finally feeling satisfied with how much you're doing and not feeling like you're overworking but never being satisfied. So let's get into May 2021. So for May 2021, we have card number 42. It says mortality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Something physical is coming to you. With the Ace of Pentacles, you're receiving a gift in May 2021. Could be an early birthday gift in May 2021, but I feel like it's something that the universe is giving you. A special gift in May 2021 that is tangible, because the pentacles symbolize earth and material things, but also something magical. Something that you weren't expecting to receive in May is coming your way. And it's also something that's going to help you to grow, something that's going to help you to start spreading your roots into where you are and starting to take more stability in your life. And we have mortality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. So this gift is actually causing you to think about mortality. I think it's because you're realizing that not everything that you can have in the physical realm is going to bring you life. Like nothing that you could have in the physical realm is going to bring you the satisfaction that you were seeking with life. And so you're thinking about mortality because whatever it is that you've received, it's making you realize that your joy doesn't lie in material goods, even though you do love to collect and you do love to have physical things and you're appreciating this gift that you're receiving. It's making you think about your own mortality. It's making you think about the fact that life is brief, but it's also making you realize that life is more than what you thought it was, and that it's bright, beautiful, and yours to live. So in thinking about your own mortality in May 2021, you're actually feeling like life is more worth living, because you're seeing that life is so brief that you really want to live one day at a time. And so this Ace of Pentacles is also representing a gift, being that with the roots coming out of the pentacle, and also the flower, not the flower, but the little bud on the top there of the pentacle, it's helping you realize that you are rooted in magic. Your own physical body is a magical entity that you can use to create the life that you want. And you're realizing that even though you're realizing that life is brief with this mortality card, you're actually leaning into your mortality. You're leaning into the fact that soon it's going to be your birthday. You're going to be a year older. a year wiser, you know, with this gift coming in that's going to make you think about your mortality and life being beautiful and yours to live. There's almost like a bittersweetness to the month of May 2021 for you, because you realize the brevity of life, but you also realize the sanctity of your body and the sacredness of your body, and how your body is carrying you through this life and how you are grateful for it. So that was May 2021. April 2021, we have card number 10, follow your own good advice, trust yourself, you know what is best for you. And we have the 4 of Wands, which is really a card of celebration, foundations being laid, love coming in. So June, this is June, so it could be your birthday that you're celebrating with the 4 of Wands. If your birthday is in June and you're a Cancer sun, I see you getting together with at least one friend and really celebrating your birthday. It could be on Zoom, could be in person, but you're really enjoying life with the 4 of Wands, and you're feeling a lot of stability, and you're feeling wise too in your new age. It says follow your own good advice. Trust yourself, you know what is best for you. So you're feeling confident in yourself in June, and you're feeling happy too. There's a lot of energy of happiness in June. There's a lot of energy of self-confidence in June 2021. Follow your own good advice. So you're feeling confident in your own advice. You're feeling confident in your moves. You're trusting yourself. You realize that you know what is best for you, because in May you really were thinking about your mortality, and now in June with your birthday and the 4 of Wands, just like there's a lot of celebration. And there's a celebration of life too. It's not just a celebration of your birthday. It's like an actual celebration of your life. You're feeling more in touch with who you are than you ever have. I feel like the sun is shining on you. Music is a big thing for you, and you're feeling like you're connecting with the musicians that you're listening to. I even want to say that you're tapping into the Akashic records, which means that you are being very, very creative in June. You're really tapping into your creative side with the 4 of Wands. The Wands also represent energy, drive, spirituality, fire. So there's like a fire in your belly that's causing you to want to create. You're following your own good advice. Like I said, you're trusting yourself. You know what is best for you. You're being inspired to create. You're being inspired to live life. You're being inspired to celebrate your birth. Your birthday could be June, it could be July, but you're feeling like excited for your birthday that's coming, or that, you know, that will be coming in July. So for July 2021, we have card number 11, changed in the night. You have changed quickly. Wow. And we have the 3 of Cups, which is a celebration. So you're celebrating the changes that are coming to you. And there's something about all the lavender and purple in these cards that really makes me feel like there's royalty. Like with the purple, it really, to me, symbolizes loyalty. It also symbolizes the third eye chakra. Loyalty, I don't know why I said loyalty. I meant royalty. But with the 3 of Cups, I feel like there could be loyalty to friends. And changed in the night. You have changed quickly. Being accepting of this new age that you have turned in July 2021, if it's your birthday, or if you had your birthday in June, I see that you're really accepting this new age that you're turning. You're celebrating it with the 3 of Cups. Changed in the night means that you do feel like something has changed for you, but it's a good thing because you have changed quickly. So you're keeping up with the energy around you, and you're changing with the energy around you. It's like when people have a business for a long time and they switch up their logo to make it more new and fresh and in touch with their customers. Well, there's something about you in July 2021 that's keeping up with the world around you so that you can be relevant to the people around you. So even though you may be getting older, it's not like you've lost touch with yourself. It's like when we were seeing you bring everything together in the crystal ball and keep it together. You're still keeping that thread that came from January, where with the Magician card, you were creating your own life. You're still creating your own life. And you're not only creating your own life, but you're keeping up with the changes that need to happen to make you relevant to the people around you and to make you keep in touch with the people around you. So yeah, I do feel like that's what I see for July 2021. So August 2021, we have card number 24, use your time well, make every moment count. And we have the King of Pentacles. I'm feeling a lot of energy of home here in August 2021, and it's interesting how there's these orangey colors in these cards because August is the fall in the Northern Hemisphere. And there's something about the sun. There's something about the sun in August. I want to say it could be that you need to get out more and take walks in the sun, whether it be winter, spring, summer, fall, wherever you are. It's really about getting out into nature. And with the King of Pentacles, I do feel like that's definitely something that could be said with this King of Pentacles card, where it's about getting into nature and taking inspiration from nature and also taking a bit of vitamin D from the sun. And it's interesting how this ball looks like a sun and it's like lighting up the room around this individual in the King of Pentacles. And then we have use your time well, make every moment count. So I think that in August, it's really about making sure that you're getting out into nature and experiencing the connection that you have with the divine in nature. Use your time well means like, it's not always work that's going to be the most important thing. It's also important to take care of your health. Make every moment count. Sometimes the best experiences we have are when we get out into nature and connect with the earth. The King of Pentacles is really a take charge of the physical card, where he's in touch with animals, he's in touch with himself, his own body. He's in touch with what he wants to see in the physical realm. He makes his decisions without hesitation. And so August 2021, I see there's a lot of self-confidence as well. I feel like a theme for you in 2021 is definitely self-confidence. If you were lacking that in 2020, I feel like in 2021, you're really feeling a lot of self-confidence. Just looking at these cards, it's just screaming self-confidence. And with the King of Pentacles in August, I feel like this is almost the height of your self-confidence. Like, I know we still have September, October, November, and December, but I feel like in August, you're really feeling at home in yourself. Like with the King of Pentacles, you're feeling in touch with your body. You are feeling in touch with your eating habits, your exercise habits. You need to get out into the sun, and you're doing that. You're taking more walks, or you're taking more time to just appreciate the sunshine shining into your windows. You're feeling motivated to work hard with the King of Pentacles. It's a hard-working individual in the King of Pentacles. I feel a lot of, like I said, esteem, a lot of good self-esteem, a lot of self-control. Yeah, so that's August 2021. Use your time well. So I think with these two cards for August is saying that when you feel like this, you need to make sure that you're using your time well and make every moment count. Because as you know, we don't always feel the same way. And so maybe the King of Pentacles for you here in August is saying, take advantage of the fact that you have the King of Pentacles energy working for you in August, meaning you have a lot of energy to do hard work and to feel happy doing it. Like You see this King of Pentacles man, and he's laughing. He has his familiar with him here. Could be also like you're connecting with your animals. Like maybe if you have a pet, you're really feeling connected to your pet this month in August 2021. And you're spending time going for walks with your pet. Perhaps you have a dog, or you're going for walks with your dog outside in the sunshine. Or I really also see a lot of maturity with the King of Pentacles. I feel like you're using your time well, you're making every moment count, and you're really making mature decisions in August 2021. So in September, we have card number 43, manage to be glad, create your own happiness regardless of conditions. And we have the 8 of Cups. Wow. So there's something that you're walking away from in September 2021, but you're managing to be glad nonetheless. We have the 8 of Cups here. But I do feel a lot of serenity, and I don't know if you see this, but there's a lot of blue here, and there's a lot of blue here. So there is a lot of serenity in September of 2021. Let me just look at these cards here so I can see if I can see anything else that the cards are telling me. So it says manage to be glad. So there's something that you're walking away from that you don't necessarily feel unsatisfied with, but you're just letting it go because you want to search for bigger, brighter things over the horizon. And you're managing to let go of this thing that you have been hanging on to for so long, because you're being happy. You're creating your own happiness regardless of conditions. I do feel there's a little bit of sadness, and it makes sense with the blue being water, and like I can imagine tears. Like even this woman, she has like, I know all the cards kind of have these big, bright, glossy eyes, but I feel like there's something that's making you sad in September, and that you need to walk away from, and that you are going to walk away from. Could be as small as just a habit that's not serving you. Could be as big as somebody that you thought was your friend, but that really you had a fallout with, and you realize that you need to go into the next chapter of your life without this person. It's okay to let things go, because everything has its season, and you're understanding that. And I see that with the manage to be glad card. You're understanding that not everything is forever. And it says create your own happiness regardless of conditions. And so the 8 of Cups is really about creating your own happiness regardless of conditions, because the 8 of Cups is about leaving the cups behind that you that are under the water and that are above the water, and really walking away to peace, something more peaceful, something more apropos for you, towards the sunrise. So something that you're letting go of, but that you're going in search of something bigger and brighter. And you almost already know that it's going to be something bigger and brighter, but you don't know exactly what it is. So there's a lot of mystery in September as well. September 2021, there's a lot of mystery surrounding that month for you, but you do feel a sense of calm and peace, because there's that calm and peace with this card, the 8 of Cups, but there's also calm and peace with the blue around the two cards. So that's September. So let's go into October. We have Wake Up, card number 25. It's your moment. So this is October 2021. Wake up, it's your moment. And the 9 of Cups. Wow. I see the treasure box. And again, the yellow is standing out really, really strongly in these two cards. There's a lot of joy for you in September. No, October, sorry. Yeah, October. There's a lot of October 2021. There's a lot of joy for you coming in with the 9 of Cups. As you see, she's jumping in the air with all the sun around her, and she's got a treasure chest here. So whatever it was in September that you were going in search for with the 8 of Cups, with the 9 of Cups in October, you found what you're looking for. I don't know why I keep getting mixed up with the months, but it's hard to keep track sometimes. But I do see that October, it says wake up. Nine of Cups, it's your moment. There's success coming for you in October. There's a leap of joy. There's a leap of faith that you took that is causing you to take another leap, and it's a leap of joy. Your emotions are running high, but they're very composed at the same time. Like, your emotions are running high. You have a lot that you're feeling, but at the same time, you're really taking stock of each emotion as it comes to you. And you're able to understand yourself really well in October. You're understanding yourself really well. And the universe is saying, wake up, it's your moment in October. So whatever it is that you're taking a leap of joy about, the universe woke you up to take that leap of joy. The universe woke you up, and you're waking up and you're taking a look at what's happening, and you're really overjoyed with what's happening. Something is happening. It has something to do with finding yourself emotionally. It has something to do with feeling abundant. It has something to do with feeling in touch with your emotions, with feeling in touch with your individuality, with feeling in touch with abundance, like I said. Of course, with the treasure chest here, there's definitely abundance in this card, the Nine of Cups. And it's like obvious that this card is about joy, because there's so much sunlight coming through the card. There's all that yellow. It's a very joyous card. I feel like there was something that you might have been grieving in September with the Eight of Cups when you were walking away, even though you felt really calm, and you managed to be glad nonetheless because you had that in September. Sorry, September was that, managed to be glad in the Eight of Cups, and October was the Nine of Cups. And wake up. It's your moment. There's something that you're taking advantage of that's really making you successful in October. So November, we have 40, keeping up, immense effort, advance. And the High Priestess. Wow, there is something to do with the crown chakra in November 2021 with the High Priestess. Of course, the High Priestess and the crown chakra go well together. There's an illumination that is advancing you. With this card, you're keeping up and you're being illuminated. At the bottom, it says immense effort and advance. Something to do with time. With this card, there's a clock. There's something to do with time. And I feel like it's something outside of time. We have the pink galaxy over this High Priestess's head. I think it's about time that something comes to you that you've been working hard for, and you're starting to see that it's coming to you. There's even runes on this card with the High Priestess at the top. There's some symbols for runes, which are magical letters that mean different things. I do feel like November 2021 for you is a very magical month. With the High Priestess, there's tapping into your crown chakra, your third eye chakra. As you see in this card, her third eye chakra has a white light on it here. You're connecting to your third eye chakra. She has the moon on her crown chakra, and there's lights going up above the crescent moon. There is a deep tap into the emotion. The High Priestess, I believe she's ruled by the moon, and the moon is also a card that has a lot of weight with you, Cancer, because you are a water sign. And the moon controls the waters. You know, the moon brings the tide up as it is illuminated, and the tide recedes as well in obedience to the moon. And so I do feel like November 2021 is a very magical month for you, and you're really tapping into your spirituality with the High Priestess, and you're keeping up. You're making immense effort to advance with this quick energy that's coming in to one up you, to level up you. You're making a glow up spiritually, meaning you're advancing by leaps and bounds spiritually. This is a really magical month for you, November 2021. It's more magical than any of the other months that you had in 2021. And I feel like you're tapping into the magician that you had in January with the High Priestess in November. In January 2021, remember you had the magician. You're tapping into something that you started in 2021 in January. So there's something, it could be a New Year's resolution that you made that you're really carrying into the physical realm, that you're really making happen. It could be that you made an intention to start a new business or to start a new something that has a goal attached to it, and something that was really weighty with you, something that you wanted to do that had a lot of weight and a lot of importance to you. And in November 2021, you are achieving the spirituality to make that happen. So in December, we have card number 26. It's always tea time, eternity, endless moments, and repetition. And we have the 6 of Wands. So I see with these two cards, again, there's a lot of orangey brown here, orangey brown. For this card, I'm feeling victory. I'm feeling victory for you in December 2021. With the 6 of Wands, of course, there's a wreath here. She's in a victor's pose under the lights, like she is in the spotlight. And it says it's always tea time, meaning you're always celebrating. You're always celebrating and making something into a celebration. It says eternity, endless moments, and repetition. So the repetition could feel a little bit boring to you. I think there's a sense of boredom in December 2021. Even though you've reached a state of victory, there's also a sense of boredom. It's like, what's the next step from here? And that's a good attitude to have, in the sense that December 2021, we're going to be going in 2022, right? So in December, you're a little bit bored with everything that you've achieved, in the sense that now you're making new Year's resolutions for 2022, but you are still victorious at the end of the year of 2021, because you have the 6 of Wands and you're standing victorious with everything that you accomplished. It's always tea time. It means that you are celebrating regularly the little accomplishments that you do, that add up to big accomplishments. And eternity, so something about eternity in your mind, something about thinking about the longevity of things, endless moments, always being happy with how your life is turning out in December. There's a lot of fulfillment that is making you satisfied in December. But repetition is almost like, okay, I feel like I need to switch up a regular habit that I take part in. So there's something that you want to switch up in December. Could be your workout routine, could be your work routine, could be anything like that, something that you're just getting bored with. But like I said, December 2021 is the month before the new year. So I do feel like with this energy in December, it's not for nothing. It's not an energy that's in vain. It's an energy that's going to help you to think about the next year and what you want to accomplish in 2022. I know that seems far away because we're reading for 2021, but just know that in December of 2021, as we go into January 2022, you're feeling accomplished. You're feeling victorious with everything that you've done over the past 12 months. But at the same time, you're feeling like you're ready to bring yourself new challenges. So let's go ahead and get a card for overall lesson for 2021. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, we have the Devil. I'm getting the sense that not everything that glitters is gold with the Devil. It's really about being wise. I feel like the year of 2021 is teaching you to be wise while you make your decisions. It's teaching you to know your boundaries, to know what brings you happiness and what brings you down. And with the Devil card, it's really about accepting who you are in 2021 and accepting the experiences that bring you enlightenment, accepting to take the hand of the divine and to walk in the path that you need to walk to feel accomplished, to feel self-satisfied, and to feel happy with who you are, and to allow your experiences to illuminate your path ahead that you have, so that your experiences can help you with the new things that you come into contact and come face to face with in your future continually. So that's the Devil card. That's the overall message for 2021 with the Devil card. It's really about not allowing yourself to be controlled in 2021, because as you see, there's also a person here on strings being controlled by the person that represents the devil. So it's really about breaking free in 2021. It's really about you breaking free from feeling controlled by the people around you, and making your own path, forging your own path, being your own light, and really feeling able to do everything that comes your way. So let's just go look into the crystal ball one more time and see if there's any closing messages for you, Cancers, Cancer Suns. I see a star. I see a star. It's a rainbow star. There is also a TV. Interesting. I think that 2021, Spirit is telling you that the TV is not going to be something that's going to make you get ahead and feel satisfied. I know that sounds like a strange message, but the TV is not your friend in 2021. Everything that you want to do to feel joyful and to feel successful is going to be found in yourself and not in the outward media that's coming in. So I think the TV symbolizes in this crystal ball social media and outward media that is coming into your life. The rainbow star symbolizes joy and success. And it's telling you that in order to feel joyous and successful, do not allow social media, television, Instagram, Facebook, whatever the case may be, do not allow that outward media to define who you are. That is one of the keys of your lesson with the Devil card, card number 13, the Devil. That is one of your lessons for, or was it card number 15? That was one of your lessons. It's card number 15, the Devil. Sorry, I didn't mean 13. 13 is death. Card number 15 with the Devil is telling you that social media is not what you need to compare yourself to. Compare yourself to yourself. Be your own light with the Devil card. The Devil is a character who is self-confident. The Devil is a character who is self-sufficient. The Devil is your overall message for 2021. And the social media that came about in the crystal ball is saying it's easy to compare ourselves to people on social media, but that is not what's going to get us ahead. What's going to get us ahead as Cancer Suns, as you are, is going to be finding your own light, not being controlled by the outward world with this puppet here on the fingers, but being your own divine leader. So I hope that was a helpful reading for your fortune for 2021, my Cancer Suns, Cancerian Suns. If you want to leave a comment down below, feel free to. If you want to subscribe to my channel, also hit the notification bell if you do subscribe, because then you will know when I release a new video. And also leave this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, because that is always helpful for me too. And let's help each other. And again, my name is Mauh, and I hope you enjoyed this video, Cancerian signs, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.